Hi everyone, and welcome to the Ethereal Tarot channel. My name is Alexa, and I'm so thankful to have you here with me today as we look into the blessings and the good things that are coming in to your life. So there are 3 groups to choose from, left to right. Timestamps can be found in the description for whenever you are ready to choose. Okay, I'm really excited for you to see this reading, everyone. Don't hesitate to be drawn to more than one group. Of course, you can have more than one blessing on the way and accept that, okay? But just do what feels right to you. Pause the video if you ever need more time to choose. And thank you for being here with me. I'm always delighted to have you here. If you enjoy the reading today, please remember to leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and let me know how it resonates with you in the comments below. It's always my favorite to see you guys chatting it up down there. Okay, so let's just get into the groups, why don't we? Starting off with group 1. For you, we have the Medicine Guardian. Group 2, for you we have the Shaman. And group 3, for you we have the Sage. So those are your options. Take your time, as said before. And again, thank you for being here. I look forward to you finding out what's in store for you. Okay, so I'll see you very soon. Hello, group 1, and welcome to your reading on what good things and what blessings are coming into your life at this time. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, group 1. What blessings are coming into the lives of group 1? What blessings, please? Ooh, whoa, I feel like there's a speed to these blessings. Excuse me, group 1, there's a speed. Okay, group 1, I feel like there's a clarity to your vision, a clarity about your next steps and how you may need to move forward. I feel the main blessing is a way forward, a feeling like you're not stuck, a feeling like you have agency in your life, like you're able to take accountability, or you're able to make moves without feeling confined to a certain routine or to a certain idea of what your life has to look like. I feel like for many of you, excuse me, group 1, I feel like for many of you this may include plans of wanting to move, or plans of wanting to travel, or maybe being presented with an opportunity to travel or an opportunity to move. For some of you, I feel like this has already been part of the plan, or you have been wanting to move outside of your current situation. But I feel like there's things that need to happen before you're able to create this change or really get things moving. But I do see the primary blessing is the plan, is the understanding of what you need to do to get you to this place. Yeah, because I do feel like there's been a level of uncertainty that's been keeping you from really seeing how this is possible, or really being able to envision a new life for yourself. Excuse me, group 1, I'm sorry. I feel like your focus has been preoccupied with I'm feeling past occurrences, or maybe some type of disagreement that you're working through, or some type of setback. For some of you, it feels like it may have included some form of a financial setback, or a relational setback. But this is not about that. Okay, group one. So I do feel another blessing is you being able to move away from this feeling of being trapped, or this feeling of being victimized to your circumstances, or feeling taken advantage of, or feeling minimized, or disrespected. I do feel like you're being removed from situations that instill those feelings, or instill fears or doubts or criticisms within you that keep you from really being able to focus on the path ahead and make those decisions that will help you to move forward. Group one. There is a lot of contemplation I do see for you, but the main thing here is that you're getting a chance to really envision your life to be different, and you're able to have opportunities present themselves that allow you to expand your horizons, and that help you to see that your life is not concrete. There's still room for improvement, and there's still room for you to move forward in a direction that will bring more fulfillment into your life. I do feel like you're becoming a lot more empowered, and you're becoming more intentional with your decision making. So let us take a deeper look at what these blessings are for you, group one. Okay. That's so interesting. I hear a loud blaring, and I feel like there may be like a wake-up call for you, group one. It could come out of nowhere. I feel like for some of you it may happen while you're in a car or while you're traveling, but I feel like it's going to be extremely hard to miss the signs, or it's going to really resonate with you, this wake-up call. It could be literally a call from someone, it could be an email that you get, a message that you receive through someone else, perhaps a conversation that's had. I feel like this blessing will be hard to miss. This revelation will be hard to ignore. So for you, group one, we have Dragon Sacha with Transfiguration, Makuna with Journey, and Milk the Soul with Peaceful Warrior. We also have Refinement with Dahlia, Pleasure, and Series with Nurture. I'm going to move these cards to the side here. And we also have Mars in Libra with Choice, and Mercury in Taurus with Resistance. So I do feel like you are coming to a crossroads in your life at this time. You're being presented with the impetus, or the push to really decide what you want your life to look like, and what within your current situation can be improved. I feel that the vision of what you want and the vision of what you can have is being implanted within you. That is one of the biggest blessings being highlighted right now, is this vision, is this revelation of what you could aspire to, of what you could have, of who you could be and what you can become. And now I also feel a second part of that blessing is the resources to fulfill that vision, is the drive to move it forward. Yeah, because I feel like you could have been in some type of standstill, like I don't know what to do, I feel stuck, I feel like I don't have a way forward, I feel like I'm blinded, or I don't have a clear vision of what I'm meant to be doing right now or what I need to do. I feel like that's being dispelled, the darkness is being banished, and it feels like there's some catalytic energy, some transfiguration here, some type of moment that is really being highlighted, and it will be hard to miss. And I feel like that is when things will start to make sense, and that is when you'll realize that you have the option. You have the option, period, to really take these steps that are shown to you. Because the path, it feels like the path is being revealed, and now it's up to you to use your will and use your determination to move you forward, despite the fears or despite the doubt or the uncertainty that you feel. But to develop a level of trust and faith in the process and work within your current situation. With this refinement card, it feels like tending to the details, really taking time to uncover the truth of your current situation. Why have you been lingering, or why have you been holding off on certain decisions, or what has been keeping you stuck? Is it some form of thought pattern or conditioning that you were raised in? Do you feel like you aren't able to achieve more? Do you feel like you lack the skills or the resources or the time? Do you feel tied to something? You know, I really feel digging into what's been keeping you in this resistant energy, or what has been resisting you, what has been holding on to you, and deciding and being very firm in your decisions with this Mercury and Taurus on the way forward. Because it feels quite bright. It feels like a new level of inspiration that's going to guide you forward. But I feel the only thing that could prevent you from moving forward is a lack of courage, or a lack of belief in yourself to pull things through, or lacking your own intelligence or your planning abilities, or lacking a feeling of self-confidence. That's what I really feel. And now's the time of anchoring in your feeling of worthiness, of anchoring in your confidence, of speaking life into yourself, of really dismantling false beliefs about yourself, really seeing how you are allowing your thoughts to limit you. So if you say that I feel stuck, reframe that that thought pattern into I'm trying to see the best way to form that. I am moving forward. Instead of you are stuck, you are moving forward. We're never stuck. That is a false belief within itself. We always have the option to move forward despite how our current situation looks like. It really feels like a time to reroute, to refocus, to replan, to not stop at the first rejection, or to not be discouraged or too discouraged about a response that you get. I feel there's a encouragement for you, group 1, to stop at nothing to achieve what you want, because you have support. And always remember that saying that rejection is divine protection. I don't care how cliche it sounds, that is reality. So trust in what's unfolding for you. Speak your truth. Okay, be true to yourself and take the actions that feel true to you. Ensure that you have a plan in place. If you feel like you are wanting to get your finances more in order, now's a great time of doing that. There's support for you in that. I feel for many of you, you may be moving out of a time of feeling as if you are in some type of drought, maybe a drought in finances or a drought in support or a drought in love, some form of drought, and I feel like you're being nourished in that area. And it's going to help you to feel a lot more stable and secure. But I really feel the big message here is to work within your current situation, group 1, and to not have unrealistic expectations of yourself or putting super high expectations on what you need to have completed by this time. Just let things happen naturally and do what you need to do each day. Show up each day, and that will add up, and you will see your life transform over the course of time. But please be patient with yourself and just focus on the present and what you can change right now. If you know that you want to have freedom in your career or have freedom in your finances, what type of life would you be living if you had that ability? You're not feeling like you want that for no reason. Your desires are valid. Claim your desire, but how can you ground that? How can you make that real? What time do you need to wake up in the morning? What routines do you need to have in place? What habits need to be changed, or what addictions need to be broken? What things are your future self doing that you are currently not? And there's no shame, there's no blame, there's no need to guilt trip yourself about it. It's just a time of refining and trimming away what needs to go. Okay, period. So let's see how you will know these blessings are coming in. Group 1. How will group 1 know that these blessings are coming in? How will they know? It seems like it'll come through a real and physical, tangible opportunity. Some form of information coming to you. I feel with this Page of Swords, it could be so many things are coming to my mind. It could be through a media outlet. Maybe it's a post that you see, or a podcast that you're watching, or a phone call that you have with someone, or an email that you receive. I feel like it'll be hard to miss with that Page of Swords. For some of you, this could be hearing back from an application that you put in. And for others of you, I just feel like this is information or an opportunity coming through the form of another person. And I feel like it'll be implanted in you, or something will be revealed to you about what you really want. Something someone's saying is instilling you with clarity. Excuse me. Maybe it'll be a child for some of you. Maybe it's your own child or a parent. But I feel it'll be hard to miss. Some type of conversation or communication that you receive will be extremely important. And I keep wanting to say you won't miss it, so please do not don't stress yourself out trying to seek out this revelation or this conversation or this email or whatever it is. It'll happen naturally, so just live your life and it'll flow into your life with ease, okay? So we have the Nine of Swords. There could be a lot of worry and mental angst, and I'm seeing for some of you another blessing could be finding a therapist that is aligned with you, that really helps you to uncover a lot of the hidden emotion or the hidden thoughts or feelings that you've had, and freeing you up from that mental anguish. I feel, yeah. let's see, anything else about these blessings? Anything else about the good things coming into group one's life? Anything else? Any other information about the good things coming to them? We have the Hermit. It feels like it came over here, so there is illumination of truth. It may require you to take some time out to yourself. I feel like it'll be revealed to you maybe in the night, or right before you're going to bed, or in your alone time, maybe when you're out on a walk in nature, or when you're doing something by yourself. It feels like alone time, introspection, without distraction, will really help to illuminate. Do you see how it's aligned with these cards here? It just makes me think a path of illumination is the main blessing coming through here. Because it feels like you've been in a period of darkness, or not really knowing what to do, where to go. But that is being cleared. Trust, okay, group one. And I feel like you're learning to trust yourself and trust your own decision making, and to not second guess yourself, or to not rely on other people to tell you what moves to make or how to go about the world. I really feel like you're claiming your path and claiming who you are. And I also feel with this death card on the bottom, there's this transformation. And I want to say there's been so many transformative themes coming through, especially with this series card, and this rebirth with Pluto has come out twice. So it feels very intense. I feel like this is an intense time for you to really get clear on what's been hindering you, what fears have been in place that have been stopping you from moving forward, and how you can regain the power and the authority over your life to really move forward in a way that you've never been able to before, and feeling a lot more empowered and courageous and trusting within yourself. Okay, so how can group one prepare for these blessings? How can group one prepare? Whoa. Okay, that's a little too many cards. Okay, but first, it seems like the mind is imprisoning you in some way, or there's like a constant thoughts, or a steady stream of thoughts that maybe overwhelm you. And I feel like the first step is really breaking down these thoughts, not clinging on to thoughts, but allowing them to flow, to let them go, to see why it may be arising instead of wishing that it wasn't there. Because that will bring a lot more healing to you. And I feel with this Hierophant card and the Star and the Seven of Cups as well. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. I love that. Okay, there's a lot here. First, this is asking you to have in place some form of meditative practice, or some spiritual practice. Maybe if you are into spirituality, developing and delving more into that, maybe taking time to be in water, maybe taking a spiritual bath. For others of you, this could be talking with someone who is wise, whether that's a pastor, a preacher, a priest, a monk, whoever, finding wisdom in grounded spiritual people. This doesn't have to be anyone who is established in that field, but someone that has a lot of wisdom. I feel it will be good to get in communication with them, maybe even reading a spiritual text, or really looking for wisdom outside of you. This feels like a time of really seeking answers and seeking truth, and becoming more committed to taking time for those practices and for that form of healing, because I do feel like it will ease your mind, and it will provide you with more clarity and ease in your emotions, which will help you to have more ease within your mind, group 1. Just want to make sure I got everything with that. We also have strength, the 10 of Cups, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel like the way to prepare is to be surrounded by supportive people as you navigate this time. Really ensure that you have self-care practices in place. I feel like that's really highlighted. If that is just sitting in silence for 5 minutes a day and then trying to up that time limit, or having a weekly dedicated bath, or a weekly day that you go to swim, or you have some form of physical activity that you do, maybe a yoga practice. I feel like this is really asking you to develop physical strength as well as emotional and mental strength, because that'll help you to have more courage and confidence, especially if you are lacking confidence in yourself in any way. What ways can you develop more confidence or courage? In the 10 of Cups, I get much with here. I get much with that. It really feels like, yeah, calling in the support of those that you really love and cherish, but also focusing on the good in your life. I really feel like writing the top 10 blessings that you feel you have in your life, or the top 10 things that are good in your life, and that'll help to illuminate more light in your life instead of being so preoccupied with what is not going well. And I do feel that will instill you with a lot of courage and confidence that will help you to pursue your goals with charisma, with warmth, with love, and with faith in yourself and in a higher power, that it can come true and that you are capable of having what you desire. Okay, group 1. Oh wee, that was a whole thing, wasn't it? So I want to get some tea leaves for you just to see what comes out for you, group 1. Anything else for group 1 about these blessings, group 1? These cards just love to fly on out. We have dog barking on the bottom, advice from a friend. I get this with this Hierophant card. There could be someone who instills some very potent wisdom to you, or a conversation with someone will be very enlightening for you. We have hills with obstacles to overcome. Wedge, someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. For some reason, I feel like this wedge here may be you. You may be in the way of something you want. And that could be the obstacle that has to be overcome. Boot, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. I see that very clearly there. Whale, great worry over nothing. Yeah, we see that with the 9 of Swords. Ease your mind, group 1. You're too blessed to be stressed. Okay. And we have Rat, someone working against you behind your back. You know, I feel like this could be a fear for you, like someone is against you, or there are forces outside of you that are hindering your success in some way. And maybe you've dealt with that in the past, but for some reason this feels like more of a fear rather than reality. But if you feel like this is happening in your life, I would suggest just moving in silence. You know, you don't have to tell everyone what's going on in your life. You can just wait until you feel secure. But don't focus too much on that energy, okay? Because I feel like that's doing more harm than good for you, to be honest. And I feel like whoever that may be, if that is a person, it's not really going to turn out good. Like, they're not gonna succeed in whatever that is. So don't worry. Great worry over nothing. Remember, don't worry. So any final advice for group 1, please? Any final advice for group 1? Alrighty. And we have clear your mind. If that was not already stated before, clear your mind, take some time. Okay? Clear your mind and take some time. We have new moon in Aquarius, open up to change. Full moon in Taurus, detoxify. Whether that's your mind, your diet, okay? And new moon in Cancer, relax. With that whale, relax your mind. You see, these new moons and full moons, I do feel like you're at a pivotal point in your life, a grand ending for a beautiful new beginning, and allow these things to pass and align yourself with what you want, okay? Open up to change, detoxify your life, and relax, okay, group 1. So that's what I have for you. Please let me know in the comments below how it resonated for you. I appreciate you being here with me, especially if you got to the end. That is a blessing in itself, and I thank you for your presence. Many blessings to you. Great love. May it blossom in your life, okay? And before I start to do too much, remember to leave it a like, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell to be notified when I post. Again, thank you, group 1, and much love to you. Until the next time, bye-bye. Hello, group 2, and welcome to your reading on what blessings are coming into your life and what good things are headed towards you. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, group 2, please. What blessings and good things are coming into group 2's life, please? What blessings for group 2? I heard they've been long awaited. It's been long awaited. And we have the 9 of Cups. That is wish fulfillment. A feeling of satisfaction that has been longed for. Relief. Relief. That seems to be the biggest one, relief. I feel there's multiple things coming to you, group 2. You are not limited. You are not limited. I love that. Can we get more specific? I know there's many blessings for group 2. I know they've been long awaited, but what is the core of these good things? What is coming to group 2? That's a beautiful first card to come through. We have 2 9s. Pay attention to the signs, okay, group 2. What you have been putting in is coming back to you, I feel, with the 6 of Pentacles. Perhaps even financially. I feel like with the Hermit, you're being prompted with the opportunity to truly reflect on how much you have accomplished and how much you have achieved. I feel you're being blessed with whatever you've been hoping for, what you've been wishing for. Especially if it has been around your finances, group 2. I really feel like your worries are being dispelled. And you're feeling a lot more liberated and free, and having a lot more trust that what you want is there for you to have. You've been walking this path, going this far, working this hard, and you've arrived. It is here. And now it is time to reflect, renew, replenish, refuel. And I'm really feeling a lot of inner light coming through. A lot more joy. A lot more liberation to feel like you have the freedom to move through life without limitation or restriction. I really feel like you're breaking through barriers or glass ceilings Maybe you're the first to do this. This does feel like you've been on this journey alone, or this is a celebration of what you have been capable of achieving. I just keep hearing round of applause. Group 2, round of applause. You've done it. Congratulations. Maybe for some of you, you are receiving a raise or a promotion. Yeah, you're being recognized. Maybe you have embarked on starting your own thing, or you have pursued something, a business or a venture. For some of you, you may be actually graduating school. But others, I just feel like there's a sense of achievement and a completion that you're reaching. And it feels so good. It feels like stillness after a storm. Like the calm. I feel like calmness is coming to you as well, group 2. Anything else? A sense of relief. Yes. Oh my goodness. With Temperance and the Empress. Yeah, you're gonna need to really protect your energy, group, to not dwell on what you have lost in the process of getting to this point, but really basking in what you've created. For some of you, this may also mean that you're going to be traveling soon. With the Temperance card in the plane that just went by, I feel like you're transitioning into a new phase of your life. One of more abundance with the Empress. I feel like abundance is the title of your reading. Feeling fulfilled and nurtured and cared for. Having all your needs met and then more. Being able to get what you want without worry or guilt. Being able to take care of yourself without feeling as if there is shame around you caring for yourself, or you being able to buy these things for yourself, or you being able to indulge or enjoy. There's a sense of moderation here as well. Like you have a lot of divine support and assistance surrounding you that have been guiding you forward this whole way. It just feels like this moment of, wow, like I made it, you know? And I love that. It feels like a time to really cherish this moment for you, group 2, and to really bask in all that you have accomplished. And to really nurture this light that you have, this skill, this talent, to honor it, and to not let those who try to knock you off this high that you're on, protecting yourself from that, only surrounding yourself with those who will further nurture you and who will further encourage you, because this is not as high as you will go, group 2. You're destined for more, but this is like the first, feels like the first what is it? I want to say the first surprise, or just like the first goal. Like you're just reaching that first goal and you're being able to rest and renew in order for you to keep this going and to move forward into the light. For some of you, I do feel there is this energy of being recognized, being seen, finally. I keep hearing. Others of you, this is really recognizing yourself and what you've been able to do. So let's get into the cards here, because I feel like I'm just resting in that energy because it feels so good. But yeah, I do feel like you're transitioning into a higher level. You're upgrading big time. So for you, we have Rishi with Retreat. I love that Synergy kombucha that has Rishi in it. We also have Cacao with Initiation. I'm telling you, you are about to embark on a whole new journey, group 2. We have trust with the basil. Abundance, period, with the grape. You are abundant, group 2. Abundance is you, group 2, okay. We have purity, and we also have a series nurture. Sorry, I just need to do a little rearranging, and I feel like your life is about to be rearranged as well, group 2. You're making room for more, and I feel like things have to go in order for that to happen. Things that are no longer good for you. There may be some things taking up space, some people taking up space. And I feel like this may have been a lonely journey, or there could be feelings of loneliness at this time, or feeling like I'm accomplishing all of these things, but I've had to lose so much along the way. I'm really feeling the need to remind you not to stew in that energy, because what is being removed will be replenished. Okay, group 2, remember that. We also have Moon in Taurus with exaltation, and the Moon in Leo with appreciation. Do you see these cornucopias on these cards here? That's a symbol of abundance, of having more than you need, of reaping what you have sown. The harvest is here, group 2. The harvest is here, especially with this series card and nurture. You can relax. You have made it. You will not be going back. There's no need to fear going back. You have been freed, group 2. You can finally rest knowing that your stability is not challenged anymore. You have more than enough. I feel like you're getting to the root of these worries. Perhaps the worries around your stability, or your need to always be doing something, or needing to always work, or needing to always get things in order. The blessing here is the fact that you may now rest. You may now take more time with completing things. You have more freedom. Freedom is your birthright, group 2. I just feel this very serene energy, very tranquil energy with you, group 2. And I feel like initially it may be very difficult to rest in this energy, because there has been this combative energy of, oh my gosh, it's like I can't get away from the challenges. Like first it was this thing, and now it's that. First it was my car, and now it's the house. Like, it's all these challenges are coming to you, or all these people with their drama, or I just have to stop, because now I feel like that's gone with the Hermit. Now's the time of really seeing how you have triumphed, group 2, and to rest in that. I just feel a lot of restful energy. There's not much more to be said. I feel like the reading is quite clear. Moving onwards and upwards. Moving onwards and upwards, okay. Having your sense of direction. Feeling anointed, okay. Feeling worthy of what is coming to you. Resting in this energy and preparing for more. Because I feel like this is only the beginning. You have climbed this mountain. You are resting so that you can climb the next one. Okay, let's not worry about what's ahead of us in this next phase, group 2, okay? But rest in the fact that you've overcome each obstacle and each trial that has been ahead of you. And I feel like you're going to be on the move very soon. So for sure, enjoy this time you have now, because that's the second time a plane has gone by for your group. So whenever there is time for you to rest, really bask in it and don't preoccupy your mind with what has to be done, what needs to be done, or really picking yourself apart for what you could have done better. Because no, obviously the rewards are here for you to recognize just how immaculate you already are. And I feel this drive that you've had, this wanting to perfect your craft or wanting to show up in the best way that you can, that's really paying off dividends, okay? I'm hearing the need to be smart with your investments as well, looking into how you can invest your resources efficiently, and enjoying the abundance that you have, not fearing it, not running away from the success, not running away from the recognition, not running away from what you are receiving, because you've worked towards it and now it's here for you. Okay, so let's get into it. How will you know that these blessings have arrived? How will group 2 know? How will they know? Group 2. I feel like it'll come in the form of some type of agreement, some form of acceptance. I really feel money. Group 2 for you. That abundance is not just an abundance in love or an abundance of community. I just feel an abundance financially for you. And you will really see, wow, I am quite stable. I have really cultivated a level of stability in my life. And I feel when you see how you've been able to acquire resources from avenues that you never expected, that's when you'll really realize, like, wow, okay, maybe I'm actually doing this out here. It may come in the form of a travel opportunity that really helps you to see how you've been able to make this happen. I feel this may come in the form of some form of recognition as well, a graduation, a celebration. I feel I think I was saying before, there could be a promotion or a new level of authority that you receive, a promotion in the way that you engage with life anyway. I feel not just in the realm of a job, but like you have more power and control and freedom to make decisions. That's when you'll know. When you have money for yourself, when you have stability, when you're able to invest into new avenues. Anything else about these blessings for group 2? Anything else about these blessings? We have the 6 of Pentacles. It's really talking about that money. Okay, maybe you receive a grant or a loan, especially for those of you who are trying to start a business. You may receive a business loan, or a house loan. I feel like you're receiving something that is stable and secure. You don't have to worry about your finances, group 2. I keep wanting to say that. Release your fears around finances. Focus on what has been able, my mind. Focus on what has allowed you to get to this point, because that is seemingly what is going to help you to keep moving forward. Maybe as well with this Page of Pentacles is to expand your idea of what can bring you financial security. But really, I do feel like you're receiving some type of offer financially, and I really feel like that's going to change everything, and it's going to help you to move forward. Yeah, maybe you're going to work for an institution, or maybe a very significant person may help you to acquire these resources, or may help you to get into connection with someone of importance. I just feel like you're reaching new heights, and it's time to really be open to being in the space of abundance and being in the space of those who are powerful, and feeling like you belong, knowing that you belong. You've been gifted all along, group 2, and now's the time to really see it, and now's the time to really accept that, and to be recognized for it, and to be praised for it, and appreciated for it, and rewarded for it. Your work has not gone unnoticed, group 2, and now you're about to see just how much delayed gratification is worth the patience, okay? So definitely your finances are improving with the quickness. So how can you prepare? How can group 2 prepare for these blessings? Show up. That's what I feel. Show up for those meetings. Show up for those events. Show up to that showing. Show up to whatever you need to show up to in order to make your life happen in the way that it is going to. With the Magician there, continue to put forth your effort in the direction of where you want to go. And there we go with the Ace of Swords. Make sure you are responding. You're not delaying. Ensure that you're not being caught up in this energy of feeling defeated, of feeling weighed down or overwhelmed or overburdened. Of course, take yourself, not take yourself, excuse me, group 2, my mind. I keep saying my mind. Yes, with that 10 of Swords, give yourself time to rest and renew your mind so that you are not becoming forgetful or forgetting that things are due or forgetting that you need to meet up with that person or forgetting to respond. Not overwhelming yourself with work, not overburdening yourself with work. I really feel a need to take some time to yourself and ensure that you have practices in place that help to renew you. Okay, and with the Four of Cups, to not ignore the possibilities, to not be so focused on what has been lost, like I said, or focused on the avenues that are not open for you just yet. Really pay attention to what is coming to you. Really pay attention to the new opportunities that are coming in the form of another person or coming through another person. Being open to communication with others. I just keep hearing, keep the lines of communication open, group 2. Yeah, so let's see, tea leaves, anything that wants to come out for you, group 2. I just keep hearing abundance is yours. Anything else for group 2, please? We have pig, beware of greed. That's important too. You know, I feel like it's very easy to become overindulgent when there is plenty. And maybe, you know, the energy of greed, I feel, is rooted in feeling like it'll run out, or that if I don't have it all right now, then it'll leave. It's like it's rooted in scarcity, and I feel you can enjoy the plenty without feeling like you need to use it all right now. Yeah. It'll still be there, group 2. Don't worry, it'll still be there. We also have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. That's what I was getting. Avoid those feelings of feeling tied down. You're free. I keep saying I just get the energy of liberation and freedom. Like, you decide. Okay, anything else for group 2? Okay, we have protection from a powerful friend. So I do feel like you are going to be around someone who has power or who is able to really assist you. Every time this card comes out, I also think of the higher power or God or the divine being the powerful friend. So I do feel like you are watched over heavily. So there's no need to fear or worry with that as well. And I also feel like you are going to know who your true friends are in this time, group 2. We also have January, so Capricorn and Aquarius could be very prominent signs for you, maybe someone who has those placements. But I do feel like January may be a very pivotal time for you, or the winter time may be very important for you, group 2. We have Torch with spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding, as well as victory in some endeavors. So I do feel like there's a lot to celebrate for you. With Temperance, I do feel like you're reaching a new level of understanding. Temperance and the Hermit. A lot of wisdom being bestowed upon you at this time. That in itself is a blessing, and I feel like that will help you to reach new heights. But celebrate your victories and celebrate your wins right now, because it doesn't feel like it has come easy, and it feels like it has taken time. Group 2. All right, now let's get some final advice for you, group 2. Final advice for group 2, please. Period. Practice gratitude. Yes, take time to just rest in the plenty, rest in the abundance, and understand that you are worthy of having it and you deserve having it. Okay? I keep wanting to say you're going to travel, especially with this Sagittarius card. It just feels like you're going to travel, maybe in January, or there's going to be some plans of travel that come up for you. Step up and lead with the Emperor. Okay, now's the time of really showing your stuff, shredding your stuff, showing your skills, stepping into this new position of authority, and feeling like you are able to have your place in this position, to not feel like you're not ready for it, and to know that you are always ready for what is presented to you. Okay, so there's no need to doubt yourself. Do it anyway. You may feel insecure, you may feel fearful, but courage is being able to show up and show out regardless of that fear and insecurity. And I know you're able to do it, okay? Group 2. So that is your reading. Please let me know how it resonated for you in the comments below. It just feels very serene, like a moment to just celebrate yourself, group 2, in all that you've accomplished, and to know that you do not need to fear. There's no need to fear, group 2, okay? Yeah, take some time to just sit in stillness, because I just keep coming back to that energy of just quiet. So very interesting. Group 2, I think you need to take some time out in silence. Maybe a nice retreat would be good for you. But yeah, leave it a like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that bell notification if you haven't already. I appreciate you so much. Many wins are ahead of you, much success and fulfillment are ahead, and enjoy what you have created for yourself, and know that more is to come. The sky's the limit, and even that is never a limit. You have no limits, group 2, so don't limit yourself, okay? Thank you, sending you much love, blessings, wealth, health, prosperity, and abundance, okay? You're already living in it, but enjoy it, okay? See you in the next reading, group 2. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Hello, group 3, and welcome to your reading on what blessings and good things are coming into your life. So let's go on and see what that may be for you, group 3, please. What blessings or good things are coming into their life? Group 3. Okay. I feel with these 2 4s, these repeating numbers, for you, I feel there's a time of more security and stability within your life, especially in regard to being able to feel taken care of financially. A sense of self-reliance may be coming to you, new opportunities for you to engage in that can help you feel more financially secure. I feel independence may be a very strong desire for you, group 3, or more independence, more freedom from a certain situation that you may feel trapped by or stuck in. It seems with this Four of Cups, there's a new opportunity to expand your life in some way, expand your earning potential, and maybe expand your living environment, or to go beyond the scope of your environment. This really does feel this feels like it's highlighting you becoming more self-reliant, group 4. Oh, not group 4, excuse me. Group 3. I think I'm getting caught up with these 4 cards. There's this energy of wanting to be stable and not having your stability be compromised by something outside of you, but feeling like you have cultivated a sense of foundation. Not a sense of foundation, but you've established a foundation for yourself that is not easily shaken. Right now it seems like you have some form of reliance on something or someone, and I feel there's this healing coming through to a certain relationship, or maybe healing from past traumas that you have experienced, and feeling more in your power. But primarily it feels like you being blessed with the opportunity to feel more stable within your independence and to have an opportunity to establish a sense of security for yourself outside of another person. Not to say that you won't be able to collaborate with other people or that your relationships will be compromised in any way. It seems like you're moving away from relationships that have hindered your ability to maintain your independence and really focusing on areas of your life that help you to feel more secure. The Queen of Pentacles, it's a lot about security, particularly financially. I feel financial security seems to be a big need, or you're really wanting to establish more financial security for yourself. I get this self-made energy, really focusing your attention on what career moves you need to make, or what lifestyle changes you want to implement, fitness routines or dietary changes. But primarily it seems like there is this wanting to move, or this wanting to plan. I keep hearing maybe plan an escape route or an escape route. That can only resonate for some of you, or just trying to get an understanding of how you can move out of this current situation that you're in and towards more stability. I see the Devil picking out. So yeah, there could be this attachment to a certain person or attachment to a certain situation right now that you feel tied to or stuck in. But the blessing, I feel, is seeing the way out of that, or at least being able to develop a plan that may take time with the Knight of Pentacles. I'm not seeing that it's going to happen immediately, group 3, so patience is definitely required, and finding your peace of mind in the present moment will help you to further this path towards independence and helping you to feel like it is possible. But this does require a plan, it requires focus, and it requires patience and diligence, group 3. But don't give up, okay? Don't fall into the energy of apathy, or feeling like nothing matters, or feeling as if life is lackluster, or falling into energies of distractions that keep you from seeing what is available to you in the moment. Yeah, it's really making me think of getting plans in place, maybe revising certain documents, or looking over contracts or agreements, maybe looking over a lease that you are looking at signing, or revising your resume, or something in the realm of getting yourself prepared to accept opportunities that would present themselves to you in the future. So let's get a bit more detailed. Why don't we? Group 3. I also want to touch on, I'm getting this feeling like you're wanting to become someone or something that you have never seen before, or that may be different from what your family structure has presented. I feel like you're wanting to break free of some type of mold, or you have a bigger vision for your life than what you've been raised in. And I feel like you can get discouraged by the mundane, or discouraged by seeing the predicament that you've been in, or the predicament that your family is in. But I really feel now is a time of shifting your focus to the opportunities that are coming to you, for you to expand outside of whatever situation you've been stuck in, because I really feel like you're being prepared to leave the nest, or being prepared to leave some level of comfort. It keeps going back to you gaining independence, and I feel like that is one of the biggest blessings here. Okay, so let's see what else came out for you, group 3. Why don't we? So for you, we have Yarrow with Harmony, Scorpio with Investigate, Rosemary with Ancient Memory, okay, just give me a second, I'll get those cards together in just a minute. We have Vitality with Fig, Regeneration with the Tarragon, and Happiness. So there's this feeling of you coming back into awareness of what made you happy before responsibilities started to come into your life, or what instilled you with passion or motivation or inspiration before you started to feel confined to your current predicament. This feels like a reconnection with the self, making more time for the self outside of trying to tend to other people, or trying to keep the peace in some way, or not having proper boundaries in place that help you to feel secure and stable. I feel like there may have been an overextension of yourself, and now it's really time to cultivate a sense of inner peace, inner stillness, inner calmness, so that you are able to feel more deeply connected with your passions and with your purpose, and perhaps even reconnect with a sense of purpose in your life. I didn't even get all the cards. Okay, we have Jupiter in Capricorn with Control, Mars in Scorpio with Revenge, and Sun in Capricorn with Achievement. So yeah, you know, the main blessing I see is you getting reconnected with your sense of purpose and with your sense of drive and motivation, getting reconnected with a vision for your life that you've had, and being removed from distractions that have deterred you from pursuing this goal. I feel there's been a preoccupation with relationships, or a specific relationship that has perhaps been draining you, maybe it's caused a lot of difficulty, and maybe there has been a lot of challenge and arguments. This could be with a romantic partner or a family member. I'm primarily feeling they seem to have some level of authority over you or some control over your actual physical circumstances, like your finances or your emotions. And for some of you, it may be both. But primarily it feels emotional, and it seems like there's been a lot of triggering happening, a lot of resurfacing of old memories or a resurfacing of old emotions, maybe a lot of anger or resentment being brought to the surface at this time. And I feel that energy that you're feeling, that anger, or for some of you, just intense emotions that you're feeling, are really helping you to delve deeper into your drive to move forward or to get out. It just seems like this is pushing you past your limits in order for you to reach a breaking point so that you can finally find freedom. And that you can finally remember who you are and what you came here to do, and know that whatever situation this is not to control you. It's not a situation that's going to last forever, and it's actually going to serve a higher purpose for you. And I feel right now it may be very difficult for that to resonate, because it seems like you are in the midst of this situation with a specific relationship, but it seems like there's this movement, like you're moving through this time into a clear understanding. I feel like hindsight will serve you well. Yeah, with the Scorpio energy here, it really is bringing up a need to take time to rest. And for some of you, I feel if you have been dealing with any pain, or maybe for some of you, you have just undergone a procedure of some type, I feel one of the blessings is healing from that. Healing from any ailments, or healing from any pain that you have been going through physically or emotionally. I really feel this is a lot of emotional pain being revealed, maybe deep-rooted pain from your past being brought to the surface to be cleared and cleansed, and so that you can be renewed, and that you're better able to invite in more joy and fulfillment. But I feel there's this reconnection with what really makes you happy, and that's the main blessing, is getting clear on what that is, getting clear on what fulfillment means to you, what a life of fulfillment looks like to you, what you want to have, and not focusing so much of your attention on the anger that you have towards someone, or the resentment towards someone, or feeling like you're not getting enough attention, or you're not getting enough love. And all of those feelings are valid, and of course feel those emotions that come up, period. But ensure after you have set aside that time to feel and to grieve, for some of you, allow yourself to come back to a space of emotional equilibrium, and to recognize that this is not the end, and there's more for you to experience. Yes, that situation may be bringing more trial and tribulation than peace and happiness, but that is for the purpose of you shifting your focus to what can provide you with more stability, because this energy feels a bit unstable. And there's this need to have more responsibility over your life, or this wanting to have more responsibility over your life. And I feel like now is a really good chance for you to take action upon that, whether that's getting a savings account in order, or putting yourself out there to attract the opportunities that could lead you to this level of self-security or independence. I feel like a really big and huge want for independence for you, group 3. It's like it's bursting and I keep wanting to come back to that sense of independence, but there's this energy of needing to get out of a comfort zone, or not remaining complacent, or breaking free of a relationship that feels comfortable but is extremely dysfunctional. Or maybe it's a dynamic that you're used to. I feel like you're becoming more aware of the patterns in your life, group 3, and dismantling those patterns that aren't serving you. There's this transformation happening. But I want more detail for you, group 3. So let us see what else would like to be highlighted for you, group 3. First, I want to see any other messages about these blessings, and specifically what blessings are coming in for you, group 3. For group 3, what blessings for group 3? Yeah, it does seem to be about your work, what you're investing your time into, having more focus in your work, being more focused in general, getting your priorities in order. It feels like that's a huge energy there. Becoming more diligent with your efforts, having more patience with the time that things take. Yeah, not feeling limited by any limitations that maybe you're experiencing, but pushing ahead regardless of what challenges may be in front of you. I just feel this energy of stopping at nothing and not dwelling on your current situation, or not settling for what is. There's this energy of not settling, getting tired of settling, getting tired of your current situation and deciding to make a change. But yeah, there seems to be a lot of focus on your work, maybe collaborating with someone on something, but this feels more independent. Yeah, that feels more independent. Okay, so how will they know that these blessings are coming? How will they know? We have the Four of Swords again. There's so many repeating cards for you. We have the Four of Cups twice, the Four of Swords here again. I feel this will come during a time of rest. Maybe when you're alone, or when you're feeling contemplative. Maybe just when you are relaxing or daydreaming. You may have an insight into what you want to pursue, or what you want to apply for. Yeah, we have the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the Queen of Wands. So I feel there will be this moment, this crossroads moment, where you have to decide clearly. You have to make a bold decision. You need to be courageous in your decision. Maybe this requires you to speak up for yourself, or to finally have that conversation with someone, to finally speak up on a truth that's been hidden, or to reveal information that's been hidden. It seems like someone else is involved, and I feel there's a relationship here that is being highlighted, and I feel there may be relational issues that you may have to take a break from, that will highlight areas of your life that have gone unnoticed that you need to bring focus back to. So I feel, even if you're not in a relationship right now, I feel there could be a preoccupation with wanting to escape into some type of relationship or having a lot of focus on relationships. And I feel there's going to be this moment, a moment of clarity that you have of really seeing how you've been neglecting yourself in some way, and maybe how you've attached your self-worth or connected your self-worth to how people perceive you, or how a specific person sees you, or your interactions with a specific person, or maybe just how much of your self-worth is in the hands of others, or how much you rely on other people. And I feel that'll really get you to have this moment of wanting to just feel worthy on your own without attaching your worth to someone else. And maybe feeling a bit angry with how others may have treated you in the past, or feeling angry about, I just feel anger. I'm not quite sure what it's about, but it seems like it's rooted from the past. Maybe a past betrayal, or maybe even some family wounds or issues that may be brought to the surface for you, or maybe early childhood issues could be brought up. This feels very subconscious with the High Priestess. It feels like this will happen after you take time away from a specific relationship or situation. Yeah, but there is going to be this moment for you to really step up into your power and to realize, like, wow, that situation has been limiting me, that was full of projections. That person or people that I've dealt with in the past have projected their view of me, and I've ingested it, or it's affected my self-worth. There is this energy of wanting to blame someone, or wanting to get your empowerment from maybe confronting someone, but I feel that's only the beginning of you getting your independence. If you feel like it's necessary to address someone, then by all means do that for the sake of your own inner peace. But then, I feel like silence is the best revenge. Showing up and showing out, achieving your life's goals is the best revenge, rather than, telling someone how awful of a person they are. Okay. It's very interesting. The energy is, I also feel like there could be some group 3, illumination of maybe ancestral patterns in relationships, or seeing how your perception of your parents' relationship has affected you in some way, or affected your ability to make decisions, or not just a relationship, but your upbringing in general. This feels a bit complex, group 3, I'm gonna be honest. There's a lot of factors here for you, and the main blessing I feel is just illumination of the parts of life that have not been clear to you, and really finding clarity about your life's direction, about maybe emotional pain that's been hindering you, and more clarity about what can really make you feel fulfilled. Okay, so how can they prepare for this? How can group 3 prepare for this? First, let's start off by protecting our energy. Okay, group 3, defending what you believe, and not allowing external pressures to deter you from what you know is true for you, and pursuing what it is that you want outside of expectations, or at least getting plans in place to be able to do so. Because this is your life. You get to make of your life what you want, and it's really important that you develop a life that is representative of your own values and what you want rather than what someone else wants or what someone else expected of you or what your family expected of you. Easier said than done, of course, but you matter, and it's really important that you prioritize what you want in your life group. 3, and we have strength in the Page of Pentacles here for how you can prepare. I feel like right now it's really asking you to have practical ways of boosting your courage and your confidence. Starting off with physical activity with strength, maybe investing more time into developing a skill, or investing more time into building a resume, or studying something, or with that Page of Pentacles, it always makes me think of diligence or focusing on a goal, getting goals in place, and being persistent in pursuing it. With the Strength card, having habits in place that inspire discipline or that inspire dedication or some type of motivation to keep going, and to make time for things that actually make you happy is what I feel, and to nourish and nurture yourself, and to nurture your creativity, because the more you put energy into yourself in that way, the more you'll be able to have an understanding of what really matters, and you'll be able to let go of the things that distract you from that. Okay, so let's get some final, actually I'll get the tea leaves first, then we'll get the final messages. Okay, for you, we're fine. Can we get more information for group 3 and what they need to know about these blessings? Group 3. We have a chair filled. Someone new is entering your life. For sure. Eagle, triumph over troubles and obstacles. Someone new is entering your life. That's interesting. I wonder who that is. I might pull a card for that. On the bottom we have things will not always be this way. A change is coming. I'll get another one, please, for group 3. Okay. We have tankard, celebration, fun, and enjoyment. Yeah, there's a lot of focus on getting connected to the energy of joy and fun, especially if you haven't had so much of that recently. We also have mice, discord among friends or family. I feel this may be more so family discord, because I kept bringing up, family and issues regarding some type of relationship or family. But yeah, on the bottom we have slowly but surely getting ahead. So these changes do feel like they'll take time, but I am curious to know more information about this someone new. Anything that we need to know here, the different deck here, about this someone new entering the life of group 3. We have the Magician. I feel like this could be someone who can help you pursue your goals, someone who will remind you of your power, someone who may inspire you or help you to create something that you're wanting. Yeah, this could be someone who can help you create something that you really want. And I also feel with the Magician, this could be a new you that's emerging as well. So it doesn't have to be a whole new person outside of you. I feel like you may be recreating yourself. Yeah, I'll leave it there, because I think that's the main thing. You're recreating yourself, group 3. It could be someone else, but that'll happen naturally. Yeah, you could be aligned with someone. Either way, it'll happen when it's supposed to, okay? You'll know when you see it in your life, group 3. Final messages for group 3, please. Whoa, that's too many. I'm so sorry. Make time for self-love. I do see that. prioritize yourself, not getting wrapped up in the drama around you. Group 3, can we get final messages for group 3? Okay, and we have be proud of yourself. Okay, group 3, be proud of yourself, period. We have new moon in Cancer with relax, and last quarter moon in Leo with lighten up. So yeah, there does seem like there's a lot of things that may be weighing you down right now, and I would encourage you to take some time to yourself and focus on what is having a level of promise in your life, or focus on those things that could invite changes that would allow you to feel like there is more promise in your life. Okay, group 3, so very interesting reading. I'm kind of forgetting what this was even about. That's how I know I need to end it. Okay, so let me know how it resonated with you in the comments below. Much love to you, group 3. Sending you many blessings, health, wealth, and abundance. You are worthy of goodness, so open yourself up to receive it. Okay, group 3, I hope to see you in the next one. Until then, bye bye.